Hey everybody, today it's going to be round 3 of the 2024 general election presidential spinner battle. Last time, Cornel West finished on the bottom, so he's got an X up there along with Kamala Harris. If either of them finish on the bottom this time, they're going to be eliminated. However, if they manage to finish in first place, then we're going to take that X away and they're going to be back to even. So they're going to be looking for some high numbers. And we're going to keep doing that until we find a winner. We don't know how many rounds it's going to go this time because of the new rules, but this should be a good enough distraction from the chaos of regular politics. So let's get into round 3. Hopefully it's a good battle. We're going to get started as always in Alaska. That is spin number 1, 3 electoral votes. And that's coming to number 3. That's going to be RFK Jr. He gets us started. Now we go to Hawaii. They've got another 4 electoral votes. And those are coming to number 4. That's going to be Kamala Harris. Now we go to the Pacific Northwest, Washington. The Evergreen State has another 12 electoral votes. And that's on the line, but number 3, Kennedy, getting his second state. Now we go south to Oregon. The Beaver State has another 8 electoral votes. And that's a 4. That's going to go back to Harris. And that takes us into California. Everybody knows this is where all the electoral votes are at. 54, it's a big cushion for somebody. Let's find out who it is. It is number 2, Chase Oliver, the Libertarian candidate, also starting strong yet again. Next door, we've got Nevada, 6 EVs. And that's going to be also coming to Oliver. Now we go to Idaho, 4 electoral votes. And we're going to give those to number 5. That is Cornel West. The next state is Utah. They've got another 6. And those 6 are going to go also to number 5, Cornel West, 2 in a row. Next, it's Arizona, 11 votes down at the border. Who wants them? That is number 1. That's going to be Donald Trump with his first state. Now we go up to Montana, 4 votes, Big Sky Country. Who wants them? Number 2, Chase Oliver. Next, Wyoming. They've got another 3. And those are coming to number 6. That's JS, Jill Stein, Green Party candidate with her first state. Colorado's next, 10 electoral votes. Here's the spin. That's a 1, and that's going to go to number 1, DT Donald Trump. The next state is New Mexico. They've got another 5. And that is number 5, Cornel West, picking up state number 3. Now let's do North Dakota. Only 3 votes, but that could be the game winner in the end. It's going to come to number 4, Kamala Harris. How about South Dakota? Another 3. And that's going to go to Stein, number 6. Now we do Nebraska at large. 2 votes coming to number 6 again for Stein. How about Nebraska's 1st congressional district? That's going to be number 3, Kennedy, picking up 1 more. How about Nebraska's 2nd? Another electoral vote. And that's going to be number 7, Constitution Party candidate Randall Terry with his 1st electoral vote. And now everybody in on round 3. Let's finish out Nebraska in the 3rd congressional district. That's going to go to number 1. That's Trump. Next, Kansas. The Sunflower State has 6. And that is number 5. It's going to Cornel West. How about Oklahoma? 7 votes. That's going to be lucky for one of these 7, and that is number 3, Robert F. Kennedy Jr. Next, it's the Lone Star State. That's Texas. Let's get to the spin. That is number 1. That's going to go to Donald Trump. He's going to snag 40 more, and now he's just behind Chase Oliver for 1st. Let's go back up north to Minnesota. 10 votes here. Here's the spin. That is a 6. That's going to go to Jill Stein. She's in double digits. Let's do Iowa. Another 6. And the spinner says number 7, Randall Terry. He's going to get 6 more, but he's still in last place. Let's do Missouri. 10 votes. And the Show Me State is coming to number 5. That's going to be Cornel West. How about Arkansas? 6 more votes. And that's another one for Cornel West. So West with a lot of states so far. Again, he's looking for that top spot. Let's do Louisiana. 8 more votes. We've got number 1. That's another one for Trump. And now Trump is in 1st place. Let's do Wisconsin. 10 votes in the Badger State. And we've got one for Chase Oliver, number 2. And now Oliver passes Trump and he's back on top. Let's do the Prairie State, Illinois, 19 more votes. Who's going to take him? That's going to be number 3. Kennedy. Next, Michigan, 15 more votes on the table. Randall Terry, number 7. He's going to get another 15 and more than double his total to 22. And now we've got Kamala Harris actually on the bottom. Let's do Indiana, 11 votes. Here comes the spin. Number 2, that's going to go to Chase Oliver. And that takes us down into the Bluegrass State. That's going to be Kentucky. 8 votes. Coming to number 6, Jill Stein. Tennessee is next. Randall Terry's home state. 11 votes. Number 1, Donald Trump picking up 11 more. Mississippi is next. 6 more votes in this spin. We've got number 2, that's going to go to Chase Oliver. Next door, Alabama, 9 votes. Here's the spin. That's a 6, that's going to go to JS, Jill Stein. Florida is the next spin. Trump's home state, ton of votes here. Harris on the bottom, followed by Terry. Let's see what the spinner says. Here it is. It is a 2. It's going to Chase Oliver, and yet again, he's over 100 and has a significant lead. The next state is Oliver's home state of Georgia, and there's 16 votes waiting to be snagged. And the snagging is going to be done by number 7, Randall Terry. South Carolina is next, 9 votes. And those are coming to number 1, that's going to be Donald Trump. After that, we do North Carolina, the Tar Heel State, 16 votes. Coming to number 3, Robert F. Kennedy Jr. Next, we jump up to Ohio. They've got 17 more votes. And those are coming to number 2, Chase Oliver. The next state is going to be West Virginia, the Mountain State. 4 votes. Coming to number 5, Cornel West. And that takes us all the way to the Northeast. We've got Maine at large. 2 votes in this spin. It's a 6. It's going to go to Jill Stein. Now we've got Maine's 1st congressional district. And that's a 2. It's going to go to Chase Oliver. Finally, we've got Maine's 2nd congressional district. Last vote for Maine. And that's going to go back to Jill Stein. Next door, it's New Hampshire. 4 votes. Who's going to snag him? Randall Terry. He's going to get another 4. Next, we've got Vermont. Another 3 votes. Here's the spin. That's a 2, and that's going to go to Chase Oliver. Oliver staying hot so far for all 3 rounds. Next door, New York, 28 votes in the Empire State. And right now, actually, Kamala Harris is on the bottom. So far, she's gotten 3 states. She got 2 out of the first 4, but she hasn't hit anything since North Dakota. So she's actually in danger of being eliminated, but she could get it all back right here if she puts up a 4. Let's see what the spinner has to say. Here it is. That's going to Chase Oliver. Number 2, another state for Oliver. So now the pressure is actually going to build on Harris. She still has time. Let's go to Massachusetts, the Bay State. Jill Stein's home state has 11 electoral votes. And that's also going to go to Chase Oliver. This guy is unstoppable. How about Connecticut? Lucky 7. Somebody's going to add it to their total. And that is number 5, Cornel West. Next, we've got Rhode Island, 4 electoral votes. Here comes the spin. And those are going to be claimed by number 6. That's Jill Stein. New Jersey is next, 14 votes. Harris looking for a 4. Let's see if she can get it. Here comes the spin. It's going to be close. Nope, that's a 5. Cornel West with another state. He's looking good to move on to the next round. Let's go to Delaware. 3 electoral votes. The very first state is going to go to number 1. That's going to be Donald Trump. Next, we've got Maryland. They've got another 10 electoral votes. Here comes the spin. That's a slow spin, but that's going to go to number 7, Randall Terry. Now we've got Washington, D.C., 3 electoral votes. And that's a 3. That's going to go to Kennedy. Next, we've got Pennsylvania, 19 votes. Right now, Kamala Harris has to win both of the final 2 states, or it looks like she actually might be going out super early here. So let's do PA. Let's see if she can get a 4. Here comes the spin. Ooh, that was so close, but it's a 3. That's going to go to Kennedy, and now we've got one spin left. That is Virginia. 13 votes. Here comes the final spin. And that's a 2, and that is going to go to, of course, Chase Oliver, who dominated yet again. And he finishes with 194. Second place this time we've got Trump with 93. Third place is Kennedy with 80. Cornel West finished in fourth with 62. Fifth place we've got Randall Terry with 52. And Jill Stein, number 6, in sixth place with 10 fewer than that at 42. And it's actually pretty unbelievable, but number 4, Kamala Harris, finished with 15, and that's in last place. She didn't put up anything since North Dakota. And since Biden got out, she is the big name, so it's kind of weird to see her go out this early. That just happens to be the way the spinner went. We can't redo it just because it's a big name. I remember in the first spinner battle I did in the 2024 Republican primary, and that one Ron DeSantis went out in the very first round. That was a big name, but that's just what happened. So it's unfortunate. I'm sure some people are going to be disappointed. Some other people are going to be thrilled. She's taken 2 losses. She could have gotten in first place. It didn't happen. So we're actually going to be down to 6 for round 3. So some interesting dynamics happening here already. And that's going to be it until round 4. So let me know in the comments. What did you think about round 3? Can you believe Harris cooled off that much where she finished on the bottom again? Who are you rooting for to go all the way? How about this map? Let me know down below on your way out. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Join if you'd like to support the channel. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.